Hey, it's JC here. JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue. That's Toledo, Ohio, 43617-419-531-6097 with Chuck the Knife and Joe on the Steadicam. It's Tuesday, November 5th, and we got 3 boxes of comics to get processed and counted out. I forgot to mention last week that how great of a week it was because of the no damages. So hopefully I'm not jinxed to myself by saying that. We'll see. You'll see with me. But let's get this first box taken care of and move on to the next boxes. I see a Spawn. I see Spawn 302. I see Zombie Tramps. I see Black Terrors. And I see White Widows. We'll pull out the White Widow to begin with, I guess. In the Absolute Comics Group, issue number 3. Foil cover. First issue is very, very hot. It seems to have cooled off a little bit since then. But we do have the issue number 3s. 3 different covers on that. We'll have those, all 3. Move to the Alex Ross cover of Tarna from the Heavy Metal movie. This is quite good. Of course, hard to go wrong with an Alex Ross cover. Let's see, Grimm's Fairy Tales. Now I have to apologize to people for this cover because we've been bombarded with it. Like I said, this is November 5th. This is not December 5th. We should not have Christmas covers yet, but we do. So I'm very sorry for this Christmas cover. I'll let you just stare at it for just a second or two longer, and you can see Frosty's got his nose, and his nose is just busted out of his face there. His carrot. His carrot's getting, and he's got his broom, and Frosty's pretty he's a pretty happy snowman right now. Anyone would be a happy snowman right now. Okay, Sandman Universe, The Dreaming, issue number 3. They no longer have Vertigo on here. Got Black Label. It's the same difference, DC. Same difference. Why are you throwing away the Vertigo, a well-known imprint for Black Label? Now you sound like some beer company. So we got Buffy number 9, the Drusilla cover. Make sure that gets set aside for one of the poll customers. Batman Universe number 5. This has been pretty decent. See, we have the Buzz cover on Vengeance of Vampirella number 2. He's doing his best take on Marilyn Monroe. We had Buzz here many, many years ago. He's a good dude. I think he's going to be at a show. I'm not sure what show he's going to be at, but you can certainly find him online. And you see him, tell him JC said hi. Tell him James said hi. Okay, we got more Vampirellas. I see another Grimm's Fairy Tales. Let's just pull the other Grimm's Fairy Tales out. Here we go. This is cover D on that, so on this cover. And the previous cover was cover E. So we got triple E's and we got 1D. He didn't look too happy. I'd be a lot happier if he was on this cover here. And like I said, I do have more of the Vengeance of Vampirella 2, the Buzz cover. Those are cover E's. Got the first issue from Boom Studios, BB Free. We have a couple copies of that, so if you want that, get in here. Don't wait too long. We've got issue 16. This is cover A Fantastic Four. Again, pull this down. Absolutely no reason for that to be down there. I blame it on Dan Slott. Bad writer. Bad writer Slott. It's all his fault. Bad writer. Fantastic Fours have been, for the most part, pretty awful with Dan Slott on it. And his Iron Mans are unreadable. Aftershock number 2. Shoplifters will be... Issue number 2 of Shoplifters will be liquidated. A couple copies of that. I see we have the cover A of Vengeance of Vampirella. What a nice cover. Let's just stand here and appreciate this artwork for a second. Very, very, very nice. Reminds me of the old Alcatraz days here in Toledo. I think Buzz took Buzz out there too once. Here we got Lois Lane number 5. This is the cover B on that. This is the only copy I ordered because unfortunately this book is tanking badly. And before I forget, let me pause this. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to talk about a few books that came out last week real quick. This Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Death of Superman, very, very, very good. If you haven't gotten a copy yet, go get that. Here's a book to avoid at all costs. Horrible. Bad. Really, 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 really bad. First story was called Great Responsibility, which of course they allude to what Uncle Ben told Peter Parker. Unfortunately, I don't think Spider-Man has ever told that whole, with great power must always come great responsibility. So Marvel writers, quit using this. Quit using that because no one knows about that. That's a need to know. No one knows that, that saying. Quit doing that. Again, very, very, very bad. Another bad book. This book here, all 4 issues came out. It sold like, it sold, boy. It sold poorly. And that's putting it nicely. The best comic of last week was this Batman Annual. The best comic. Again, if you haven't picked this up yet, go out tomorrow and get a copy of it. Tell them JC from JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore in Toledo, Ohio, told you to buy it. But I have somebody just walked in, so we're going to pause this camera real quick, and I'll put these comics back on the rack. Okay, we're back. Let's get the rest of this box invoiced out. Let's see, we have an Amazing Spider-Man. This is the 2099 variant on issue number 23. Marvel's doing a special 2099 crossover for like this next month in Spider-Man, and then there's going to be a bunch of new 2099 series starting. We'll see how long they last. We've got Dragonfly and Dragonfly Man. We've got both these copies. I got 2 copies. These are set aside for a couple of my regular customers. Here, I think this is a 1 in 10 variant. The Virgin 1 in 10 variant. Let me check here. See what it says. And this is the Virgin 1 in 10 Buzz variant for Vengeance of Vampirella number 2. Aha. This is first of the acetate covers. This is for Deathstroke number 49. You've got this here, that cover there, and then you open this up. And there you go. So these are pretty cool covers. I expect these things to sell very quickly. I did not order a lot on some of those. Trying not to depend on people coming from other shops. I'm sure there's going to be lots of shops that are going to under-order them, and people will show up here trying to find them. Here we have Killers number 5 from Valiant. This is cover A on that. Here we got Savage Avengers. Savage Avengers number 7. With Electro on the front. Dave Finch cover. So this has been an interesting series so far. Not a great series, but it's been interesting. The sooner they get Conan back to his own time, the better. But there's that there. Okay. We got 25% of the box now has been counted out. And here we have cover. Gosh, I want to say maybe this is cover C of Spawn 302. Craig Capullo and Todd McFarlane. Here we have Justice League, and this is the B cover on Justice League number 35. Pretty nice looking cover there on that. The storyline is, I feel that they've just drugged the storyline way out too far. It's like a Jonathan Hickman Avengers comics from like 5 years ago. It got boring, got really, really boring because it was drug out way too long. Here's cover D, the cosplay cover of Vampirella. She will suck your blood. She'll drain you dry. Issue number 2 of Capra from Image. Cut way back on this title. We cut way back. Here is the Justice League, the acetate cover to Justice League 35. Here we got the Legion of Doom, and there's the cover underneath that. Again, we do have some of these covers available. I expect these to be hot books. I ordered up a few more than what I normally do, but I did not take a lot of risk in these comics. Okay. Here we got the Magicians number 1 from our, was it Arcana? That's issue number 1. Make sure I get set aside for one of my regulars. Here we have, and again, this is funny. I've got this issue of Zombie Tramp, as you saw that I tore down into the pile. Issue number 65. At the very top of the next stack is my other issue of that Zombie Tramp. Same issue. Again, toilet flushers cannot put... I've got 2 issues, 2 comics. You can't put 2 comics together next to each other. Man, do not reproduce, please. Keep the gene pool. The gene pool might be dirty, but at least it doesn't have floating floating almond joys in there. And here is the Chris. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't tell you who did the cover. Chris Achilleos, that's who it is, who did the cover on the original, or the original poster for Heavy Metal, doing the Tarna. So we've got the Alex Ross, and then we have the Chris Achilleos. He's got Grimm's Fairy Tales 2019 Holiday Special. This is cover B. A little bit more appropriate cover there for shenanigans. Legion of Superheroes number 1. Again, in one of my previous videos, you saw the Legionnaires rings. If you buy a copy of this, you get a Legionnaires ring. Again, you can fly. You actually can really, really fly. And you want to be able to test these things out. Go up to the tallest building you can find. Jump off. You'll fly. You'll be amazed. It'll be the happiest day of your life. But this is cover A on that. We have No One Left to Fight, issue number 5. The comic you always wanted. I don't know about that. But that's from Dark Horse. Here we have Everything. This is also from Dark Horse. This is issue 3. So we've got that there. And I think this is the 1 in 20, or maybe this is the 1 in 7. Yep, this is a 20 copy. This is the 1 in 20 copy Virgin cosplay cover of Vengeance of Vampirella #2. Yeah, believe me, like I said, she will suck you dry. Your blood. I know what you're thinking, Matt. You got a dirty mind. Good thing you work at Walgreens. That's Coffin Bound. Issue #4 of Coffin Bound. See, you smoke, you keep smoking, it'll drain the color out of you. Pretty soon, all you'll have is lips and eyes. So quit smoking. It's bad for you. Here we have the X-Force Young Guns variant. And it looks like X-Force has Wolverine, has Jean Grey, has the Beast, has a D-Bag boy right there too. So lots of covers on X-Force coming out. All right. Half of the... Oh, okay. Half of the box has been counted. And look what I just found. The rest of my Justice League 35s. Again, quit adding Almond Joys to the gene pool. Nobody wants those. Nobody wants Butterfingers in the gene pool either. I see issue #2 of Nomen Omen. This is cover A. Got Wolverine guest starring in that book. Got Transformers #14. This is cover B on that. Make sure a copy gets set aside for one of my regulars. This is a pretty big week for comics. We got 91 titles that will be going out on the stands. 91 titles. We got a lot more than that because some copies only bought one copy of, or 2 copies just for poll customers. Got Dr. Aphra, #38, Star Wars Dr. Aphra. This is cover A. Make sure those get set aside. And then there's a cover B also, which is the greatest moments. Here is cover D, the McFarlane cover of Spawn 302. This is a special Amazing Mary Jane variant. You can tell because she's got a spider on her chest. We've got Doom Patrol, Weight of the World, issue #5. Did not order many of those, so if you want to get in here, you better get in here quick. Here's the designer variant cover, the 1 in 10 variant on X-Force 1. I should have had 5 of those. I opted to buy just 2 copies because it's such a beautiful cover. Black Terror #2, cover C. Got that right there. And I'm just going to pull, this is on top over here, Black Terror #2, cover A. And here is, I think these are the cover A's. These are cover, it would be cover D, that, I guess these are cover E's. These are cover D's with the logo. It's not the Virgin cover of Spawn 302. So we got the Virgin and the Virgin list cover. And here is the new issue. This is issue 9 of I. The new issue of I came in. What cover of I is this? This is cover B of I. So the cover B of I right there. Here's the retailer variant cover of issue 18, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends. Kevin Eastman cover. I've got a customer that's going to be very happy to get his copy of that. And it's not the guy that works at Walmart either. Here we got Teen Titans Go, 100-page giant. This is such a funny series, just the characters. Starfire, just the way they have her talking. There was somebody that, I think with the Hive, and they were jaywalking, and she was talking about how them accusing them of walking the J or something like that. It's just, you have to be sniffing paint thinner to come up with lines of dialogue like that, I swear. But the kids like it. Okay, I think I see the Mark Bagley covers, yes. We're going to see the Mark Bagley covers. Again, there's some more copies of Teen Titans Go, the 100-page giant, #1. This is great for kids. This is the New Mutants Mark Bagley All Mutants cover. And you got Typhoid Mary. Didn't really realize that she was a mutant. I guess she is now. You got Deathstroke here. Or maybe that's Darkhawk. I guess Darkhawk is a mutant now. So it made him a mutant. And there's Bird Boy. Let's see. You got Old Elvis. Got the Hulk. That is one of his other different personalities there. You got Yellow Jacket. Look at all these different characters here. Smokescreen, the Wasp. You got Wonder Man. Look at all these different characters that you have on here. But that's the New Mutants Mark Bagley variant. I know a lot of people have been trying to collect them all, and there should be one on the X-Force cover too. Okay. Here is the cover A of Transformers #14. So we got B and A. Green Lantern Black Stars #1. This is cover B on this. Looking forward to reading this. I'm excited about this book. I'm hoping I will be excited and let you know how excited I am next week. Here we got Mystery cover C from Xenoscope. That's for a poll customer. Here is issue 65 of Zombie Tramp. It's another one of the covers. Probably what happened with these two here, I'm a little critical. I'm too critical of them, putting them in different places. Actually, what probably should have happened is one of these supposed to have been the nude cover. So shame on me for being critical of them, for putting two different copies in different places. Shame on me. My bad. I'm sorry. For not being more sensitive to toilet flushers. Young Justice #10, breakout star Naomi joins the team. You can tell that she's a breakup star because I ordered so many copies of this book. Okay, Avengers Vampirella #2. This is the cover B on that. Look at that. Avengers Vampy hasn't really sold well in the last several years. It's actually selling well now. We have Deadly Class #41. This is cover A on that. So I'll make sure a copy of that gets set aside for one of my poll customers. This is about all I can show on this Jungle Beauties fantasy. That's all I can show there. You want to see the rest, you have to come into the shop. Actually, I guess I can show some of the inside. Can't show that. There's some nice artwork there. You can show this. Show you that. So you want to see the rest of it, you have to come in. Ghost Rider #2, Ghost Rider versus Ghost Rider. Got that there. The first issue was interesting. We'll see if this issue is just as good. Now, I know this is the book right here that we've all been waiting on for a long time. Kiss Zombies #1. This is cover B. Get your Kiss Zombies right now, baby. This is cover A. Grimm's Fairy Tales, the 2019 holiday special. Yeah. Ho, ho, ho. Vault Comics presents Heist #1 to take off on the Jamie Hernandez Love and Rockets cover. And here is the X-Force. This is the X-Force connecting cover for New Mutants by Mark Bagley. So, there we go. There's these two covers right here. So, you can get your Mark Bagley New Mutants and your Mark Bagley X-Force connecting covers this week. That just leaves us with Fallen Angels, which I believe comes out next week. It's really, really cool. I would be really fascinated to know how Mark, what image did Mark draw first? How did he lay this thing out? You got the Impossible Man. You got one of those kids from My Chemical Romance right there. There you go. Kiss Zombies. This is the Destroyer cover. Cover C, a takeoff on the Destroyer cover of Kiss. Cover C. Here we've got another cover of Heist. So we've got one copy that's out. This is the other cover of Heist. This is the cover A. This was the B cover of Heist. And speaking of cover A's, the A cover of Green Lantern's Black Stars. Again, looking forward to reading this. Now, it looks like that might be... Nope, not quite. This, I believe, Nick Bradshaw, I believe this is the 1 in 25 variant for New Mutants #1. So we'll have that available along with the Art Adams 1 in 50 variant. But that's it for right now. If you do like these videos, as always, be sure to subscribe, be sure to like, be sure to smash that bell for notification. And be sure to thank your comic dealer tomorrow for all the hard work he does to get you your funny books every week. Again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it.